Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing really well today. I am actually going to attempt to do a makeup live audio from Saturday, which was September the 1st, 2018. I had some problems trying to do it before, but hopefully it will go through today. It will give me good vibes and good energy and good fortune. So again, thank you for joining my Aisha Speaks Jade, which I am that individual, Aisha, affectionately known as Jade. And I welcome you to my page. And as I stated just a few minutes ago, this is a makeup live audio for Saturday, September the 1st, 2018. And what I'm going to be speaking to you about is 10 fears keeping you, or 10 fears keeping us from achieving the business or career of our dreams. So, the best first step in moving past fear is to name your fear and confront it. Also, find something that encourages you to move forward more than the fear keeps you staying behind. I think I want to say that to you guys again. The best first step in moving past fear is to name your fear and confront it. So don't keep pushing it up underneath the rug or sweeping it or putting it off, acting like it doesn't exist when you know that it does. And then you wonder why you're not able to move past whatever that issue is or challenge is for you. Face it, name it, and face it and confront it. You know, I have the 3 C's, and when I say these 3 C's, it's not that it's going to magically happen overnight. It's going to take time, but catch it, check it, and change it. It may take some time, but anything that you do could possibly take some time. But at the end of that, it's going to be such a beautiful outcome. We have to face our fears, because then again, we will not be able to move forward. And you be wondering and asking yourself, why are things not happening the way that I want them to happen? Why am I feeling like I'm always so damn angry and upset and frustrated and stressed out all the time? You have to check yourself, learn yourself, know yourself. Face those fears and confront it, and that's the beginning of the journey of the healing process, of the recovery. That's what I have been in for the year of 2018, really strong. Has it been easy? Hell no. Is it getting better? Yes. But I have to be truthful and honest and genuine and transparent with myself. For as many days as it may be bad days or challenging days, there are some awesome, wonderful, great days. Every day when I get up and I'm waking up and I'm opening up my eyes and I'm breathing, I have life. I may have good days where my physical, my emotional, my mental is going good, but then I may have those challenging days where it's not so good. But I know that I wake up every day and I know that whatever's going on, especially if it's negative, that is not going to last always. I'm going to get through it. And tomorrow is going to be a better day. You take one footstep at a time. And then the second that I had mentioned, find something that encourages you to move forward more than the fear keeps you staying behind. Fear will keep you behind. You will be 5+ years down the road. Same situation is going on. You keep procrastinating, saying, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to do it. Or you have sometimes that mentality of, well, I am who I am. I can't change. If nobody likes it, oh, well. No. Don't shortcome yourself. So, you have to forgive me. Sometimes I speak with a lot of passion because I mean well when I put this out here. And I also speak for myself because I used to display some of those characteristics. And from time to time, I still do. Not all the time, but I got to get that backbone. I want to be in a position and in a place that nothing and no one bothers me. And I believe that it can be done because there are people out there, real live people that are out there that are in this spiritual and consciousness place that there is nothing that's getting to them, and they're not letting anybody get to them. So that is my lifelong goal. Before I transition, I am looking to be in that place of serenity and calmness. So a lot of what holds people back is fear. Yes, it is. The media client above had fears of starting over. Right? We become disappointing of ourselves, our family, the struggles ahead, and possibly regretting the change. What fears are holding you back from achieving the career or the business of your dreams? The best first step in moving past fear is to name your fear and confront it, like I just said. So I'm going to be speaking about some ideas to get you started so that you are able to achieve be able to achieve in the career or the business of your dreams. So the first is fear of failure. You take the steps towards the career or business of your dreams and you fail at it. Your startup goes under. You can't get hired or start your business. Or you do get hired or you are able to start your business, but you're not good at what you do, and you don't like it as much as you thought you would. So if you try, you might fail, so you're stuck at the point of not trying. That's the fear of failure. Fear of loss. If you do go after the business or career of your dreams and it doesn't work out, now you've lost your other job or you've lost your hope. You've lost all this time and effort making an enormous change with nothing to show for it. You probably have lost money too. Some hard-earned dollars spent on classes, conferences, networking events, etc. You might even still owe money for school, for your startup loan. You've also lost the credibility you built up in your earlier career. How much are you willing to lose? Fear of embarrassment. A big career change won't go unnoticed, even if you're just in the beginning stages. Your friends and family might worry about you. They might think you're having a crisis, perhaps a midlife or a quarter life, or going through this phase. You might look foolish as you make your trials and errors at achieving the career or business of your dreams. And again, I'm just pointing out some ideas to get you started. And these are 10 fears keeping you from achieving the career of your dreams. So I spoke on fear of failure, fear of loss, and fear of embarrassment. Here's fear of disappointment. It's not just what people will think, but some people depend on you and you can't let them down. What if your career change means a pay cut? Or some people might they just quit their job. And then you can't support your household. In addition to disappointing others, you might also disappoint yourself. Who wants to be that person who can't get it together? Fear of the unknown. Maybe these fears already mentioned, you don't quite match what you're feeling, and that's the problem. You don't know what it is, but some unknown things scares you. Or you want to achieve the career or business of your dreams, but you don't know where to start. And that unknown first step scares you. Fear of struggle. Maybe you do know where to start, but you know you're going to need some new skills, perhaps some additional expertise, a significant stretch of time where you'll be juggling the current job you hate with the changes you're trying to make. This is going to be a lot of work for an uncertain outcome. And doesn't it make sense just to stay where you are and skip the struggle, right? Don't you think that sometimes? Why don't I just stay in my little comfy cushion here and, because it's familiar or comfortable with you, rather than having a little bit more struggle, stepping out of the box, and you'll probably do better. Anything that we work on, whether you are in a career and you want to do better in that career and you want to make more money, or you would like to start a new business, or you already have an existing business, but you're still kind of, in that niche area where you just don't know. Anything that's worth the abundance, you're going to have some struggle and or challenges. But it is, again, rewarding at the end of the day. Fear of change. You don't fear hard work, but you do like your routines. You like knowing what your typical day, week, and month looks like. When you make a career change or business change, you change your activities, your schedule, your work environment, your colleagues, or if you have employees in your business, your boss, your compensation, your lifestyle, your credibility. That's a lot of change. Even in your business, you can have this certain routine. Fear of starting over. When you make a career change or business change, you change your career credibility, or perhaps a business credibility. You're a beginner in what you're doing now. Your startup is new and doesn't have a reputation. You haven't been in this industry or line of work for long, so you are not the expert. Your colleagues see you as a newbie. Or if you have your own business, consumers see you as a newbie. Do you really want to start over and rebuild your credibility all over again? Think about that. Fear of not being enough. Can you start over and ever build up as much success as you had before? Are you too old to learn something new or too young to be taken seriously? Are you missing a degree or overeducated and wasting the ones you have? Are you too unskilled to get hired or too overqualified to be given a shot? Much is required in making a career or business change, so there is a lot of fear around falling short. Fear of regret. Will you achieve the career or business dreams and find out it wasn't what you thought it would be? What if you regret the hard work, the money spent, or the money invested, the emotional upheaval, the imposition on the people you care about? What if the dream isn't worth it? Use what I spoke of. Use the above list to clarify and name your fear or fears. Play out the worst case scenario for each one so you feel the fear and live with it, even just for a few minutes. Get to know your fear. and get comfortable with it emotionally. As you learn more about your fear, see if you can take steps to minimize or eliminate any tangible downsides. So, for example, if you fear a financial loss, build a savings fund. And you guys can if you're unclear, you can certainly Google building a savings fund, specifically earmarked for your dream. Finally, find a motivation bigger than the fear. Find something that encourages you to move forward more than the fear keeps you staying behind. So in conclusion with that also, while you're figuring things out, let me know when you achieve that career or the business of your dreams. So I hope that was, some tools or gems or resources that was helpful to you. I really do. And I hope that you take yourself and your goals or your dreams and make it serious. This is serious. Your career or your passion in your career or your passion for your dreams, take it serious. Face those fears head on and confront them. And before I go, I would like to speak on something else. And that is some powerful ways to become your best self. So, you are capable of great things. I hope you guys know that. I had to learn that. I had to learn that myself because I didn't know it, or I didn't believe it. But just know you are capable of great things. You know that under the right circumstances, you could go far. You believe in yourself and what you can accomplish. You may have a picture of yourself in your mind's eye, a vision of making your dreams a reality, of achieving the success you know could be yours. Now, all you need to do is become that version of yourself. You need to become the best you. How do you begin transforming into the person you believe you should be? It's time to stretch yourself. It's time to grow and allow yourself to develop. Think of this as a journey of self-discovery. So I would like to speak on 5 powerful tips to get you on the road to becoming the person you were meant to be. And I may have spoke about this before. And if so, that's okay. I want to just keep putting it in your head. The first one is try new things. You can't let yourself become complacent. Fear of change is your enemy. Kick things up a notch by regularly trying something new and unexpected. Is there something you have always wanted to try but never made time for? It could be something adventurous, like maybe perhaps, for example, it could be scuba diving or skydiving. It could be whatever it is that might be adventurous for you. Or maybe you've always wanted to tap into your artistic side and learn to paint with watercolors if that's something you're interested in. Maybe take a photography class. But whatever it is for you, it's important that you make time to explore a new activity, a skill, or craft. Surprise yourself by pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, because you know we are quick to be in our comfort zones. Doing so will keep you innovative and give you a boost. Plus, you will have discovered something new about yourself. Perhaps you have a hidden talent that you really never knew about. Or if you did know about it, you were fearful or nervous, scared to bring it out. Or an ability to learn something you didn't think you were capable of. Along with trying new things, remember to give yourself time to have fun. I've said this before. Have fun, live, stop being so uptight. Relax and unplug from daily stress. Downtime gives your brain a chance to recharge and stay open to new experiences. Filling up all your time with work, tasks, and obligations is a ticket to mental and physical fatigue. Push yourself away from that desk, whether you're at work. Take a break, even if it's 5 to 10 minutes. Take a break. Or, if you are working for yourself, step away, push yourself away from that desk for a few moments, and remember to embrace life. The second one is pursue your dreams. What is your ultimate dream? Think about it. If you want to put it in the comment box, if you want to share anything in my comment box, by all means, please do. What is your ultimate dream? The thing you want more than anything. What is your true calling in life? I know I've asked before, what is your why? Why you do what you want to do? Whether you're working for corporate America or you're working for yourself, or you're interested in becoming a business owner, or that financial coach, or that coaching, or that artist, or that financial advisor, or freelancer, or whatever it is. What is your why? These are some of the important questions to ask yourself in order to unlock who you are meant to be. Pursuing your dreams will give you determination to see your goals through, and it will spark your creativity and inspiration. And plus, you'll be doing something that makes you happy and holds your interests. I'm not one to tell you if you want to quit your job today, tomorrow, and you feel as though you're stepping out on your faith to be the best self and pursue what you want to pursue as far as your vision, your goals, your dreams, your passion, then you go for that. Or for some others, it may take them a little bit of time if they're working and they just kind of want to build up some things and then eventually stop. Whatever is the best decision for your life, then you have to be real clear on you doing it. Because once you start it, don't turn back. For many of us, the hardest part is identifying the goals you want to pursue. I say take it from the brain and put it on a piece of paper, because for me, I have to do that. Even if it's just scratching something down, even if you're not like a huge journal person, like I'm not a huge journaler, but I will write my thoughts down. And I have to be better at that because I keep so much in my head. And we're not supposed to like clutter up our brain, because that really does have a mental effect on us, and it does have a physical effect. They're interconnected. So yeah. So jot it down. Write your thoughts down. You may need to explore different opportunities to see what strikes and what doesn't. You may want to focus on a problem that you want to solve or an issue you're enthusiastic about. Remember, your goals and ambitions can change and morph over time, and that's completely okay. I see so many from speaking with people and seeing on social media that things can change. Maybe it starts out one way and then you have this idea to change. It's okay. As well as people in working out here in corporate America. Some people don't want to retire from that same place. Maybe they'll work a certain amount of time and maybe for them it doesn't work. Like, who are we to judge other people? Focus on yourself, people, and stop trying to preach to other people. There's nothing wrong with constructive criticism. There's nothing wrong speaking from experience, but don't try to, what's the word I'm trying to say? Stop trying to maybe dictate to other people or run people's lives. Let them kind of figure some things out. The only rule you should heed is that your dreams must come from within yourself. They shouldn't be a reflection of what others want for you or what you think you should be doing. That's exactly what I needed to say or what I wanted to say. I'm going to say that again. The only rule you should heed is that your dreams, not nobody else's dreams, must come from within yourself. They shouldn't be a reflection of what others want for you or what you think you should be doing. If you're pursuing something solely for the sake of a good income or to live up to someone else's expectations, you will fall flat on your ass. I just had to say it like that. 3, sustain your motivation. We all have days when we wake up just not feeling it. I've been there. Have you? Because I know I have. I'm very transparent with myself. Those days when our brains won't get going, we'd rather do anything besides working. But despite being low on energy or inspiration, you have to find a way to keep moving forward. Do not allow yourself to stay in that low energy, because if you do, it will be extremely hard getting out. And then I'm talking about you're going to get into some depression and frustration. I mean, it could go really deep. So try to catch yourself when you're feeling that low energy and you don't have any inspiration and you're asking yourself, is it all worth it? Yes, it is. It is all worth it. Plug yourself into a good support system, however that looks for you, whether that is inspiration, motivation, quotes, surrounding yourself with one person or a few people that can help lift you up, get you back into that, get you back into that feel good spirit. Whether it's music, whether it's something spiritual or religious based for you, whatever it is, use it to your positive ability. Remember, progress is incremental. You have to find ways to keep that fire in your belly, to keep nurturing that deep desire to achieve. Keep your motivation alight by taking time every day to reignite that internal flame. Again, you can read some blogs or books or listen to TED Talks or podcasts on topics that interest you. Write down your goals and post them where you will see them every day, so you are constantly reminded of your purpose. That could be anywhere, on your wall, in your bedroom, on the refrigerator, wherever your go-to is. Put it right there. It could be in your bathroom. Keep a notebook and jot down ideas when something inspires you. I said that not too long ago. When you are feeling blah or need a boost, take some time to revisit your old ideas, because everything is not going to get accomplished in a day. Set out to say, okay, I'm going to either accomplish one goal or two goals, whatever realistically you feel like you can do. Accomplish that. Try your best to accomplish it. If you set out for two goals and you accomplish one, don't beat yourself up. Check it off that you accomplish it. Give yourself rewards. Give yourself a reward as far as patting yourself on the back or whatever. And reward yourself by, you know what? Saying good job. You accomplished that. You can accomplish the other one tomorrow. They may inspire you once more and help you regain your momentum. 4. Own good habits. People are naturally creatures of habit. These can be good habits that we have worked hard to instill, or they can be bad habits that suck away our determination and leave us short of our goals. Building solid, reliable habits will keep you taking baby steps in the right direction and sustain you through lackluster periods. So guess what? Again, you don't have to take giant leaps. Take those baby steps, because you may get overwhelmed taking those giant steps and crash. Good habits are important to creating your best self because they keep you moving forward when you rather be slacking off. Develop a habit takes time and repetition and should be done slowly. Trying to change too many things at once will feel overwhelming and daunting. The goal is to make incremental changes to your lifestyle that eventually becomes a way of life. Remember, guys, that even small habits or small steps can have a powerful effect. So, for instance, if you're interested in writing a book, if one of your goals is about writing a book, develop a habit of sitting down and writing every day, even if it's just for 30 minutes. If you want to get into better shape, start exercising for 20 minutes a day and work your way up. So whatever that is, take the baby steps. Do it for maybe 20 to 30 minutes. If that's too much, do 10 to 15 minutes. But long as you're doing something, long as you start. And 5, focus on self-care. I am huge about focusing on your self-care. I can never say enough. Self-care, focusing on self-care. If you want to operate at peak performance, you must incorporate self-care into your daily routine. Are you eating healthy meals and getting plenty of sleep? Because that is very important. All of it coincides. Spirituality, eating right, exercising, and getting rest. It's going to be hard to feel your best if you are ran ragged and are stuffing your belly with junk food, drinking a lot of sodas that have sugar in it, or eating a lot of foods that have sugar in it. It'll give you a boost for a hot minute, but then it will run you down, your energy. It's like you're crashing. It's a sugar addiction. Are you making time to exercise and stretch? You don't have to go overboard. You can, if you can't afford a gym, there's plenty of YouTube videos to help you start out. Google it, whatever you're looking to do. Or if you can't afford a gym, but you can, there's lots of ways. There's free, which is you can do it inside your home or apartment. You can go outside to the parks if you have parks. There's no cost for exercising or walking in the park, or walking for that matter. There are gyms, of course. Some are high, some are manageable. There's recreation centers. If you have recreation centers, there's some that are free or affordable. So there's no excuses for us. We can't keep blaming people. We can't keep pointing fingers. We need to stop that. We need to grow up. Really, grow up mentally. Grow up. Wear your big boy boxers and your big girl panties. And stop making excuses for your life. You only have that one life. So when you're gone, that's it. You're not coming back to that same you. That you has transitioned on, wherever it's going. So enjoy your life while you're living and do things that you want to do. Yes, it can be hard, but we can't keep using that as an excuse as well. We have to do something. There are individuals that have limited mobility. There are individuals that have no legs and no arms, and they getting around, or they have one or the other, and they are not making excuses. They are doing what they need to do. There are individuals that are in wheelchairs that can't speak, and they have to have, tubes, and they have to have certain equipment to assist them in their daily lives. But do you see them complain like that? No. So for those individuals such as myself, that we have fully functionable arms and legs, and we can speak, and we can enjoy what the smell, the sight, the hearing is. Our mouths, we use our mouth. Let's use our mouths in the best positive way. Let's do the things that we need to do. Be accountable for yourself. And also, if you can find an accountability partner, that's good too. But still, at the end of the day, it starts with you. So again, incorporate self-care into your daily routine. Make sure that your spirituality is where it needs to be, that you're eating healthy, that you're doing some exercise, that you're getting, plenty of rest. Okay. Even if you're working, whether you're sitting in a chair, I don't care if it's working for corporate, working for yourself, you can get up from your chair and do exercises right where you're at. You can do that. When we work up a sweat, it releases the endorphins that build up with stress. In many ways, your body is like a machine. It needs to be tuned and tended to, or something is going to give. If you don't care for your body, you may start to feel burnt out, and you may be more apt to get sick or feel overwhelmed. So if you wonder why perhaps you're having more headaches than normal, or you're just feeling real fatigued, no energy, you might be anemic or low blood, or whatever the case may be, we need to start taking care of ourselves. I'm diabetic, and I believe that my diabetes are reversible. So I have to be accountable for that, on how I can resolve that and be the best me physically possible, and the best me mentally. I am not allowing whatever's going on with myself to let it overpower me. I am in control. I am in charge. And if you don't try doing it, you will never know, if it will work for you. So don't forget that your mental well-being also needs to be nurtured. Take time to meditate and focus on the things you are grateful for. There's different types of meditation, different types of mindfulness. You can just sit, take some time off. Don't text. Don't use your phone. Don't use the laptop, your desk computer. Just chill out for a little bit, so that your mind, body, and soul can be recharged. And be grateful. Speak it out loud what you're grateful for. Taking time to replenish your mind and spirit is paramount to sustaining mental health and giving you a sense of well-being. And that is key to becoming and maintaining your best self now and over the long haul. So that was so awesome for me to hear for myself as a reminder that when I have those bad days, I have to learn how to deal with those instead of letting myself possibly sink so low. And for me, being in my recovery of mental illness, I know that I've been there, done that. I've been so low in such a dark place that it was really not healthy for me. There has been some really dark days, and it's not nothing recent, but there has really been dark days once upon a time to the point where I felt suicidal. And I've also have tried to kill myself. I am a suicide survivor. And again, that's nothing that I have thought about now. I'm not in that place. But once upon a time, I was. And really, no one knew. And so I can't blame compulsive eating. Like, we all have a story at the end of the day. But we can choose. We do have a choice, I believe, in a lot of things. We can choose to allow it to overtake us, or we can do something to start being in charge of ourselves and not letting these things get the best of us. And a lot of things we can do that don't cost when it comes to eating right. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't. People say, oh, it costs a lot to be healthy or organic. No, not really. If you have like farmers markets you have supermarkets, you just have to shop smart. Okay. And it's all how however you season it to taste. Like exercising. I can't exercise. The gym costs too much. Okay, perhaps it does. YouTube stuff. YouTube is a great resource. Start there. If you can find an accountability person, y'all can go out and walk and do things together. There are no excuses. Technology is continuing to change and continuing to grow. Social media is changing and evolving. All of these things are changing and evolving, and it is not waiting for us. So do your due diligence and take care of yourself. So I'm not preaching at anybody. I'm speaking out of love and passion, light and love and passion. And I speak it for me too, because whatever I say, it's a learning lesson, for myself as well as giving it out. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. And as well as if you have any additional feedback to give too, as far as resources or tools or gems or speaking from experience, leave it in my comment right here. It's all good because we can learn from each other. I thank you as always. You can find me on all of my social media. It all comes under Aisha Speaks Jade. So of course you're on Facebook. You can like me, share me, make it go viral. Aisha Speaks Jade. I also have an Instagram under that name. I also have a Twitter under that name, a YouTube, and a LinkedIn. So I believe I said all of them. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. All under Aisha Speaks Jade. So that's real easy. Also, I encourage you guys to tune in. I am a co-host to Chit Chat Chew Show podcast every Monday from 7 to 9 p.m. We get really raw there. Let me make that disclaimer right now. There are times based on the subject we really could get raw. It may make you feel uncomfortable. If it does, you can just go. But if you are open-minded to at least listen or hear, then I encourage you to go listen to our listen to our Chit Chat Chew Show, which is a podcast. You can go to our Facebook page, Chit Chat Chew Show, LLC, every Monday except for this day. which is Monday, because we're not doing a show today due to, the holidays, which I really don't celebrate, but due to the holidays, and plus we just need a break. Listen to us next Monday from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to like that page, Chit Chat Chew Show, LLC. That's where our podcast will be. We do have a Chit Chat Chew Show podcast. You can like that group as well. What else? Okay. Also, if you are looking to get into healthy products, take healthy products, organic essential oils that are vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free. It's CBD products as well. So I offer CBD products as well as I offer essential oils. Again, it is 100% organic. If you're looking to possibly just take the organic oils by itself or incorporate that with whatever medicines you could be taking, that's okay. There are different levels to it. I invite you to please check out my business that's online, which is called Life's Total Wellness. Again, that is LIFES, Total, TOTAL, Wellness, WELLNESS healthyplacebotanicals.com. Check it out. Support me. If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. And what I don't know, I will find that answer for you and let you know. I'm not that person to keep you hanging on anything. I think I've said pretty much everything. I think for right now. If I remember it later, I'll put it in a comment. So thank you guys again. Tune in real soon again. I have another makeup live audio to do for Sunday. And I'm hoping to catch up with everything. Be good to yourself. Take care of yourself from head to toe. Self-care, self-care, self-care. Self-respect, self-respect, self-respect. Love, love, love yourself. Like yourself. Know thyself. Know your worth. With that being said, much love, light and love. Namaste with gratitude. Ashe.